Let's.
Hi, everybody. Here we are. And it's Sunday morning down at the farm. And welcome, everybody. Welcome. And today, this is all I have for today. This is all Val has for today. And is this all you have for today, Terry?
So far, yeah.
So far, so good. So wow, we can play. We can play. Anyway, welcome to Val from Dragonfly Crystals and Next Level Channeling, two channels that she has, and welcome Terry Suzuki from Kiguro Spiritual Journeys. I'm so glad to have you ladies here with me today.
It's a pleasure.
Thank you. Thank you. So just a heads up, everybody, Val is offering her class again for $29. And I will be helping her by doing the administrative stuff with her. And it will be on October 14th, which is a Saturday, from 2 to 4 Pacific, which is 5 to 7 Eastern. And so let her know at dragonflycrystals.store. You can sign up for it. She also has another class. When is that one coming out next?
That's September 30th. Yeah,
30.
It's your divine complement. And it's really about self-love, opening your heart up to forgiving everyone and appreciating yourself more fully. Yeah. And that connects you to everything.
Absolutely.
And your divine complement.
Absolutely. That's awesome. And of course, Terry took the class and she was just relaying some magical things that have happened since.
Yes.
And so
I have been practicing on any friend that will spend a little time on the phone with me.
That's so awesome. And it takes practice to perfect anything that we do. And so absolutely will be helpful. And I need to do the very same thing. My dear friend, unfortunately, is leaving Friday. And although I understand she's been here for 30 days, we still don't really want her to go. So anyway, but yeah, I got to get back to work the week of the 25th and 6th. And so I got to get all my classes ready. So that's what's going on with me.
Yeah.
But anyway, yeah. And we got tomorrow I have 2 people coming on that are very, very interesting. What Juno is coming on. I know Juno's been on with you, Val, right?
Yeah, that's right. Yeah, we had a great show. Yeah.
Oh, that's good. That's good. And I know Terry has worked with Juno as well. She's fabulous and she's been on before. And then at 4:00, I have this fabulous new man that Amanda Carroll introduced me to, and his name is Dante, and he channels the Pleiadians. So we're going to have him on at 4:00 Pacific time. He actually lives in Oaxaca, Mexico most of the time, but happens to be up here in the Pacific Northwest. So I'm looking forward to it. He's a really interesting fellow. Yeah.
Yeah.
So let's see what we got here going on. Who's in this chat? We have Froxy Roxy, Mr. Craig Dixon, Starlight Tarot Juanita, Leah, Book Bewitched. Yay, Book Bewitched. Vicky Howell, Marby Gongora, Sherry Z. Okay. Sherry, I just want to say before we get to answering your question, I am so sorry for your loss. And I just had spoken to her last week. We did a short video together. And so we will definitely see if Mom can come through. Mm-hmm. Oh yeah, Book Bewitched. You got here on time, the good seats, and set up a coffee and dessert bar in the back. Aren't you a good girl, Book Bewitched? Oh my goodness. I'll take some tiramisu and a latte, please. All right. So we have Tanita. What a beautiful name. Tanita and Jenny. Oh, good. Jenny's going to take Val's class. Yay.
Yay.
Because of Terry's recommendation. There you go.
Oh, awesome.
Fabulous. Yeah.
Thank you, Terry.
Yes. I know. Marketing helps and collaboration is a form of marketing, and it's also a form of support. And I'm all about that. I'm all about supporting other people's efforts. And so I'm really happy.
Thank you, Allie.
Yeah, you're welcome.
Appreciate that.
Of course. Astrology Happenings with Shaughnessy and Warrior Girls here and Bella. So welcome everybody. Welcome to the show. We're going to have a really big show.
We're gonna.
Yeah, really big show. So there we go. So we got 2 questions. We'll go ahead and start them, and then we will see who else might have a question. I'll probably have to shut them down at some point, but right now you got the floor. So Sherry, your mom, do we have her first name? Do we know her first name? You were with her at the end. You're truly honored and blessed. Yeah. Sherry, you know she knows how much it meant, but I'll let you ladies work on it.
You know, she was with you because you supported her crossing over. That energy helped her so much. You can't even imagine. I just tuned into that and it just came flooding in. And you are doing more on the other side than you think you are. So she was very comforted and able to cross over well without any worry as to what her family or you allowed her that space. And she is, absolutely, she's radiant and with your dad and feeling really good. And she wants you to know how much she appreciated that support that you gave her all the time that you would visit her and spend with her. She appreciated it. Even when you thought she didn't recognize you toward the end, she wants you to know that she was there hovering, even if she was out of her body because of so much pain meds and everything. She was there listening. And that's what she wants you to know.
That's wonderful.
Yeah, and I just see her more in her spirit body, so I'm not really seeing Sylvia's like what she looked like so much. It's mostly like a spirit body, and her spirit's so light, so happy, just so overjoyed. She's almost showing me like a trampoline beneath her feet. That your support there was like the trampoline, the little bounce to help her get up. I completely agree with Val that not having to worry about you made this so much easier for her. So easy. I mean, it's easy anyway, but it like there were no regrets whatsoever.
Wow. So I got some interesting. Go ahead. I'm sorry.
Nope, I'm done.
Okay. I got some interesting cards. The first card I got made so much sense to me. You said that you were with her in her last moment and so on. She says, "My dear, you were the driver." You were the driver that took me where I needed to go. You always handled everything. And, I couldn't have done it without you, even if you don't realize it. When you sit with someone when they pass, it is an extreme honor. And if they pass, they trust you implicitly because a lot of them wait till you leave the room. She knew you gave her permission to go and it was her time to go. And you drove the vehicle that allowed that to happen. So I got chills when I pulled this card out because I knew exactly what she was saying. The next thing she says is, "There is no competition over here in heaven. Oh my God. All the angels play games together and nobody cares if they win or not." I love that. And she said, "Yes, your dad and I are playing. We're just playing. We're having so much fun." And I love this little guy on a rocking horse. They're just having the best time over there. So, my dear Sherry, I know it's difficult for you, my dear. And I send you all my love. And I know these ladies do too. And everybody in the chat does as well. But just know that your love helped her go where she needed to go at the time. So there you go. Yeah. Anyway, much love to you, Sherry. Okay. So we have Craig Dixon. he wonders, he's taking a trip down to Bryce Canyon to meet with Linda and Debbie Freebird Spirit. I can't remember who else. And Kim Intuit View. I believe she's going to be there. So she wonders how that is going to work out.
Well, she's just thrilled. She, because every time I kind of tune into you and Clara, she's so supportive of you. But she is showing me something really interesting. I've never been to Bryce Canyon myself, but they're showing me kind of the orangeness of the ground, all the rocks and things. And she wants to make sure that you take a tiny bit of time out from learning all the spiritual things you're going to learn and do to go out, appreciate the nature. And I see her wanting you to place your hand on the ground, on the orange dirt ground, that somehow this is important, that you connect with the earth right there. Yeah, that's what I'm getting.
All right.
I don't get anything on it at all.
Okay. All right. It's all right. Sometimes that happens. Craig, I'm going to pull a card for you. Oh, you are already there. You already are there, or you already are. So, in other words, Clara's making preparations in her mind. She says, we're already there, honey. Where are you? You got to come along here. I know it's not for another month or so, but she said, you're just going to have the best time, because you already do have the best time. You already are having the best time. So, yeah. All right. So I got to close the questions, everybody. I got 16 questions. And so please, Sonia, I'll put you on the wait list. And if we got some time, we will definitely answer your question. Thank you so much. All right. So we've got Sammy Burhane. And I want to thank Astrology Happenings with Shaughnessy for her donation. Thank you so much. That's so nice. That's very nice of you. A message about your work. So do you have a specific message, Sammy? Or you just want to know what kind of things are surrounding you at work? Is that what you're asking? All right.
That would be helpful.
Yeah. You're welcome, Sonia. Sammy, can you answer the question? Is it just general around your work, or do you have a specific thing you want to know? If you are here. Oh, thank you, Hypnicity. Oh, nice of you. Well, I don't know if she's not here.
Well, I don't know if she is or not.
I got something here.
I picked up things about her work too.
Okay.
But I don't know if that's what she wants to know. I feel like she has a lot of energetic force as far as creativity that she brings. But, I feel that there are people that have been there longer that may not be all in sync with her energy and what she brings. So I feel a little bit of being overshadowed by those surrounding her at work. And that if she don't let that damper your spirits, don't let that overshadow you. You just still be that bright light that is there doing what you do. Because yes, you're going through changes and things will change and shift as you are the light holding that space there. Don't worry about all the other people that dampen that.
She's been there for a long.
Yeah.
She's been through for a long time, but she's going through some. Yeah, that's a hard thing.
Yeah. So here's the thing, and I feel like if you are able to stay in your heart center and stay neutral, that a lot of these things that are happening are going to just go their normal course, and it'll won't be as impactful on you, no matter what people's attitudes are or what they outwardly project because of their insecurities or their feeling of livelihood or threat to their livelihood. It's all about that kind of feeling for me at your workplace right now. So you can sail through. It doesn't matter if you end up staying there or not. Your energetic force that you're maintaining every day there will bring you and more of the opportunities to use your beautiful energy in the highest way. That makes sense.
Tammy, I asked your higher self to come to my stage and talk about this, and one of the things that she's showing me is that you have more innate knowledge of the subject you're working with, but you also have actually more education than the people you're working with know about. That you're far more educated in other ways, so many ways, than you're given credit for. And she's showing me that this is part of your life path as well, to be patient with yourself and with them. But she reminds me that you are free. You're free to come, to go, to find another job. There's nothing actually holding you back. You get to make the decision on this. You get to set how people treat you. You can embrace the changes that are happening instead of fight them. Embrace them. Let yourself grow. And in fact, just as I was saying that, I found myself sitting up taller, and just this lifting of my spirit happened. So I think that that's something they want you to do, to consider lifting your spirit at work and letting more of you shine through.
Wonderful. So I got handcuffs. That's how you're feeling right now. Sort of handcuffed. You don't know what the heck's going on. And you're having to play this sort of chess game, and you're not sure which move to make. So that's very clear. And they want you to balance yourself out. They want you to make sure that you take good care of yourself and balance the work life balance, and really focus on you. And if that means you should look for other work because you're not comfortable, it's always a good idea. That doesn't mean you have to take the job or even go to the interview if you get one. So, Sammy, I just feel like, it's not going to last forever, but right now it's a bit disconcerting, and I can certainly understand. So, hello, Mousy girl. Alice, I'll put you on the bottom of the list. We already closed the questions, but I will certainly take you if we have time. So we have Tanita, Lena, and this is in the order that it is. Vicky, Book Bewitched, Warrior Girl, Astrology with Shaughnessy, Ellen, and Sherry, and Marby, Sonia, Pixie Dust, Alice. Oh, Miss Mims. Thank you, my love. I love you, dear. You're such a sweet. She is. I met her in Sedona, and she's just a short little. And I just hug her. I love her. Something about seeing people in the real flesh that makes it so much fun. Yeah,
absolutely.
So here is Tanita would like a message from Spirit, please. All right. Oh, I'm sorry. She had two of them listed. So one of her boyfriend passed. Hold on. And I think his name was Ricardo. So that's what she really would love to hear. Yeah.
Well, he's coming right in. And, he's got very soothing energy. I feel like he is helps calm you down and keep you balanced. And that's what he's attempting to do during this timing, as we all go through this crazy energy. But
Absolutely.
he definitely lends his energetic support to you, and he shows. I see him leaning in, and somehow he's really soothing your energy for some reason, like giving you sort of a energetic it's not Reiki from the other side. I don't know what it is, but he's energetically assisting you to smooth your energy down. And I almost feel like he would love for you to meditate and open up and receive even more from all this multidimensional energy coming in a conscious way. I don't know if you meditate or not, but that's what they're showing me. And yeah, he definitely is there. Yeah, you need a Ricardo to soothe.
That's what Book Bewitched said, but Tanita, yeah.
Tanita, you definitely have him there with you, and you should probably be able to feel his presence, because he definitely energetically affects you in a good way. He really has a lot of power to energetically come in. And so you'll feel he will try and lift your mood and all this stuff. So yeah, you're trying to meditate. Excellent. Just keep doing that and opening up to receive. Say, I open to receive. Say, I am open to my highest good. And talk to your guides. Say, talk to Ricardo, have a conversation. And as you're in the stillness, you'll hear the answer either then or later.
Yeah.
Tanita, yeah, Ricardo came right in. And I've read with you about him one time before on a different show. And so the same energy comes in. Remember, he looks kind of tall, slim. He has this this very calm authoritativeness about him that I like. And he's the one I remember that showed me kind of a backstop, like the support that Val talked about. What he's showing me today, though, is it's like he's making a basket with his arms, and he's taking those earthly cares about bills, cares about where you live, cares, all those little earthly cares that we have, that the other side doesn't care very much about, actually. But he's taking these cares, and it's like he's holding them or gathering them up. So what that's saying to me is that he is providing support, spiritual support from the other side, but he understands that you have these cares, and he doesn't want lack. He's saying, don't worry about the lack. Don't focus on lack. Focus on spirit. Focus on what you got. And so, yeah, in your meditation practice, maybe just speak some of these things into being instead of saying, "Oh, Spirit, send me enough money to pay the bills." Say, "Spirit, thank you for money to pay the bills."
Absolutely. So you are his queen. That's Queen Victoria. So she was she reigned for very many years. So you are his queen. He says your acts of love, forgiveness, and faith have always made him feel, close to you. And even now, being on the other side, he can see all the things that you do from a higher perspective. And he says, here and now, be sure to love yourself, because I'm loving you. I'm sending you all the love I can from the other side, but you got to love yourself as well, Tanita. Thank you so much, dear. Thank you so much. All right. So we have Lena sign, and she would love a October. People are, can you believe it's already on the downside of September? I'm like, what? It's amazing.
It's like, what?
I know. I don't get it. I don't get it. Start your Christmas shopping right now.
Well, I don't know if you're attached or not, Lena, in a relationship, but I see love coming in. Some kind of relationship, or someone. I don't know if it would be a partnership in a business or some new venture, but definitely somebody compatible with you or a love interest. And they're just out here, and I see you. They're coming into your contact with you and single. Oh, well, I see that coming. So what else do I see? It's a beautiful relationship, by the way, energetically compatible, and I feel like that is something that you've been waiting for on an energetic level. This is something that you haven't had before, that your heart is calling out for. Someone who resonates with you on all levels. And that's what I see.
Wonderful, Lena. Look at that. That's what you wanted to know. Yeah.
Right. That's interesting. So what I'm getting for October, at first I saw all of these really, really dark teal feathers for some reason. Dark teal feathers, which looks fancy to me. So and beautiful. A really deep, deep color that was so lovely. And then the thing that they put in my vision was a triangle. It was a triangle in reddish pink, and it bounced all through October. And to me, the triangle represents spirit, you, and the spirit of love coming in, of this person. Like maybe you find the person in October, or he comes into your awareness then. But then I see the triangle bouncing through more months. So it's not like everything's settled this month. It's like something opens you up to love, and that it starts coming into your awareness. So
good for you.
That's what I got.
So I'm only going to pull one card for everybody from now on, only because we won't have time to do everybody otherwise. So Lena, I get honor how far you have come. I think many times we think, oh my goodness, when is things going to change? And we need to be grateful for what we have already and honor how far we've come. So sounds like a super month for you, Lena. Have fun. All right. So Vicki wants to know how her trip will go to California. Larry's sister having an aneurysm repair. Boy, I'm glad to hear that she's able to get a repair. Wow.
I feel like that's not that this isn't medical advice, but I feel like that's going to go really well. And there's going to be a lot of joy on that trip for you. I feel like everyone's heart is lightened. Everything will go well. I feel like just a joyful buoyancy. And I feel like there's a lot of angels that are working with your sister-in-law. So yeah, awesome. It'll be wonderful.
That's nice.
Yeah. They right away they showed me railroad tracks. Not just any old railroad tracks. These looked kind of special, kind of a whitish color, not dirty at all. Nothing you would see in real life. And they're just showing me those tracks going towards the future, how I see the future. And it's just lovely. You are going on the right journey. You're going to be spreading your love, spirit. Basically, you're kind of channeling the love of spirit to the people around you. So to me, that just feels like this is going to go very well. I again can't say
Right.
medically how this is going
Medically,
to
yeah.
happen, but it feels really good. It feels like you're on the right journey, the right
And
track, the right track.
you're on the right track. That's awesome. And I'm guessing that you should use your own deep intuition because it will always serve you. Anything that you're feeling, if you're feeling there's something you need to do, then you need to do it, whatever that is, and enjoy it. And remember, you have that special gift. All of us do, of deep intuition. So, oh, you've got goosebumps, Vicki. Well, that's good. I hope it works out okay, sweetheart. Much love to you and your sister-in-law on her procedure. Okay, so Book Bewitched is my dad with my mom now. I'm guessing up there. Does either have a message? Chuck and Rosalie are their names. Yeah.
Oh gosh. Well, believe it or not, Book Bewitched, I showed them. They aren't actually together. They're off doing their own things, but I see them coming together to answer you right now. They've done their thing in their marriage contract here, and they're off having fun, whatever they're doing. So they're coming in to tell you that they definitely do check in with you from time to time, especially when you're thinking about them. So, as far as a message, I feel like they are, your dad in particular is really sending you a lot of love and feeling very proud of you, and that he energetically is appreciative that no matter what transpired when he was acting as your father in this lifetime, you were able to take everything and make it a positive gift. Your mom is coming out, and she's showing me the kitchen for some reason. And that's showing her love was through food and making food for you. And that's what I get. So a lot of love there. Love and
I'm sorry
appreciation.
for your recent loss since Dad just died this year.
Oh gosh, yeah.
My condolences.
He really has a few regrets, but he knows everything that you do in this lifetime is for a contract, a purpose to create a situation where someone either learns or rises above, but he's sending you so much love and appreciation.
The message is pretty short. I also kind of saw them not so much together, but coming in one and then the other. And they keep saying, both say the same thing. They're like, no worries, no worries. And they're having the time of their life. They're exploring. They're doing things over there. They're learning things. But the main message I keep getting again and again, even if I try to kind of like, what else do you want to say? The only thing they're saying, we have no worries about you. You are doing the right things. You are already on the spiritual path. You already know more than we ever knew. They're like, we have no worries about you. And that allows us, for our spirits to even grow and learn more because we have no worries. Not that they really have any worries, but they're very proud of you and what you've accomplished.
Yeah. Totally.
So, she had said her mom died in 73, which was when I graduated from high school. So I know that was 50 years ago. Yeah. And I am so sorry you lost your mother that long ago. I lost my mother 35 years ago, which I thought was bad enough, but 50 years ago is a long time ago. So much love to you. But the one card I pulled for you, Book Bewitched, is your dad. And he says, wow, look at me. I'm in the limelight here. He says, I got over here and I'm like really popular. Everybody's happy to see me. And yeah, Mom and I see each other, but wow, I got to see all these other people too, you know. And so he's really happy. He's having a good time.
We're both having a good time.
Oh wow, that is awesome. Yep. All right. So, although this isn't a dream show, Ellen, and we have one Wednesdays, we're going to go ahead and take this and see what we can come up with. I had a disturbing dream. I'm hanging up in a circle of rope on a wall while reciting Hung by the Moon and Seen by the Sun. It's the Hanged Man, isn't it?
Yeah, that's what I keep getting. When you tell me that, I see her seeing things from different perspectives and looking at life in a different way, and that is her opportunity to tell herself, yeah, isn't life fabulous? Look at it through your new eyes, through your higher awareness. And this is like in your face telling you that.
It really is.
Yeah.
It really is. Yeah.
I'm not even going to say a message because that is the message.
That is, I believe. Yeah, I do too.
Yeah.
And you know, if you look at the Hangman card, he's hung upside down by his feet. It's not against a wall, but you know, yeah, there you go, Ellen. Look at it from a new perspective because it's there for you, and it's a smorgasbord just waiting to be taken. So, much love, Ellen. Yeah,
shows on that one.
Wowee. So Sherry 99. I would love to know about our upcoming finances, hubby's in mind, if it's going to get a lot better in sales at his workplace. Oh boy, everybody's going through a hard time financially right now.
Yeah, and I feel like there's a little slump, but there's a bubble of good stuff coming. I don't know, it's 2 or 3 months out. I can see a bunch of work coming at his workplace.
Okay.
So definitely I see more abundance for you guys coming in. So hang in there. Definitely in yours. Let's see. Yeah, I still feel like there's more abundance coming. And as long as you stay out of that worry, don't get in that worry mode. Just let it flow and know the universe has your back. You're taken care of. And see yourself as abundant and waiting. You know, your good is coming. Your abundance is coming.
Awesome.
I see the same thing. The abundance is coming. And what I see is, you know, down the line, more abundance is coming. But right now, it looks to me like they're dropping little bits of coins down to you or little dollars. I mean, they're just, it's like they're raining it just a little.
Oh.
And they're saying, but the important thing is even, let's say after this reading, you go outside and you find a penny on the ground. They want you to have gratitude. It's about gratitude right now. You have gratitude even for the least thing. And of course, gratitude for more things than just money, because that's actually the least important. I mean, your spiritual growth is more important than that.
Your health.
They're saying we still will reward you, but be grateful for every teeny little thing that drops your way.
Yeah.
So true.
So I got a weird one because when I got the V for what is it? Vendetta. V for vendetta, and it's saying here that you have to fight a little bit to right a wrong. And I'm just going to say it will take a little bit of a fight in order to get that money coming in, but then release your attachment to it, because you know you can say I would love the abundance of money and other things, but release the attachment, because if we have an attachment to something, they're like, well, you don't trust us, you know. So make sure you release it. Yeah. All right. Hello, Jenny. It's good to see you. Hi, Jill Sananen. It's good to see you. All right. So we've got Marby. And Marby wonders if she can get a spirit reading for October. All right.
Ooh.
What are you going to be for Halloween, Marby?
Marby, right away. I see a huge opening for you in October. A big big flows coming in energetically and in a lot of different ways. I just see this huge energy coming in. So that is just on so many levels. I feel like you are making a lot of progress in terms of shifting your energy into the higher frequencies. And I think you're getting new awareness is coming to you so that you view everything in a much more connected way so that you see the real deeper truth in things that are showing up in front of you, which is that higher awareness. So,
Hey.
Yeah. Well, they showed me October building like a wave for you, like a wave going into the holidays. You know, it's kicking off the holidays kind of, that is building like a wave. And they showed me that they're going to be bringing more spiritual things to your attention. And the way they showed me that is they showed me like you just walking through your house, like maybe you just folded the laundry and you're taking some parts to be put away, and suddenly there's this knowing, this like, whoa, what did I just see, hear, experience, that they're going to be in October starting to really shift your awareness to communications from them. It's like I just saw you walking, and almost like there was this, you're going towards a door, but it's almost like this little spiritual door opens up and they say something to you and you're like, whoa, did I just see that? Did I just experience that? And they're like, and so the one word that I heard when I saw this was believe. Now, I don't doubt that you don't believe, but they're going to say that this time things are going to be a little more intense and they want you to really believe. So,
Wow.
Yay.
So guess what I get after all of that? I get seeing things for what they are.
Oh, that's it. Seeing
That's
the
it.
truth in
Exactly
things.
what you were saying.
That's
You're
what
going to see things for what they are. You're going to have a new awareness. And I will tell you that my friend, I gave her some cards when she got here, and she pulled a card with a pelican on it. And she's fascinated by the pelican. So then I pull a card from a different deck for her. What do I get but a pelican? And so we look up what it means and so on and so forth. And it was a very good message for her.
Wow. That's synchronicity.
Yeah, that is. And we just have to see things for what they are. And that was twice they told us to look for that. So
absolutely.
It is. It's awesome. Thanks, Marby. Have a great October. All right. So we have Hypnicity looking for connection with Uncle Hans, who passed in 2010. I don't want to really be a bad jokester, but your left Hans doesn't know what your right Hans is doing. Anyway, I get that from Hans, not from me. All right.
And Hans is here laughing.
Is he?
Yeah. Apparently he has a good sense of humor and he thinks it's pretty funny.
Okay. He must have made me say it then.
Yeah. He really was a good uncle to you. Whether you knew him or not, he definitely had, a lot of love for you. I feel like he was with you a lot and he took you places. He was the fun uncle. But also he had a higher wisdom he brought to you and something he passed on energetically by spending time with you. And I feel like there's a bond there. He was a teacher aspect coming in for you in this lifetime. And he still is in many ways. So if you get insights and you think about him, he is coming in, sharing things with you. There's no doubt about that. And he has a warm, deep love for you. You definitely have that path, and you will walk it again later in the spirit realm, and in other times, whatever you choose to do together. Yeah, there's a bond there.
Yeah, I saw that you said he was a hoot. He's a funny guy. He's a hoot, all right. And he shows me that he's showing me you, like, looking at something very closely, worried about, like you're trying to figure out what's the best course of action. And I can see him like right here looking at it with you really close, like, but I get the, okay, this is going to sound a little weird, but don't be worried about it. He's like, don't worry so much. Don't, make a choice. It's okay. We're all over here guiding you, and don't worry quite so much. None of us make it alive out of there. So it's like he's being funny. He's not saying you're coming over there anytime soon, but he's so he is a funny guy. He's like,
funny.
don't worry about things too much.
He was the fun uncle.
He ski doubled for Henry Fonda in a movie.
Yeah, absolutely. Because he was the fun uncle. But underneath all of that, that was wisdom. He had a lot to.
He says, I'm in a very, very peaceful place, and I'm sending it to you too. Look, here he is flying over your place. He said, humor and peace, two beautiful things to have. So,
yeah.
Thanks, Hypnicity. Thank you. Thanks for sharing Uncle Hans. He was a hoot.
Yeah.
Okay, so would love to know what to expect in my new upcoming position at work. Will that energy work for me? Let's see what we can find out for you, Shaughnessy.
Well, I think it will work for you. You might have to just stand in your power and be in that light of, I am working from my soul and I am not egoically presenting myself, but you bring a lot to that position. And I feel like you will gain respect from your coworkers and from your boss. So I feel like you'll have a nice synergy and partnership with them if you stay out of the ego and just come in with everybody's equal. We're in this partnership together and I can bring this to the table. I think that would be a really beautiful synergy that you're going to create in the future there. So good for you.
Wow.
And Shaughnessy, I'm seeing the quantum field, the Akashic field around your head. Like I see all these little sparkles and lines and sparkles and lines. And so I think what they're saying is this is divinely orchestrated. This is supposed to happen. You will be able to call upon that field to help you in this. I'm kind of getting the idea that try not to just knee-jerk react to anything. It's going to happen. You're going to have that reaction, but then try to just get settled for a second and kind of I think you're going to do well. And you're going to use this energy work to really make your mark.
Well, this is really, really good, I think. I have the Panda Bear, which is gentle strength, personal boundaries, nourishment, and a peaceful life. So I think you will bring the energy of the Panda Bear in. And you have that. It may not be that you're a cuddler or anything, but you have that comfortable energy, and these people are going to say, wow, I really love working with you because your energy is so beautiful. So even if the energy there isn't quite what you'll be able to transmute it. So never doubt it. I think it's going to be good for you and for them. Oh my God. Just don't let them that's where the personal boundaries come in. They may love your energy so much that they want to sort of, bug you all the time.
Stand in your power.
Yeah.
Stand in your power.
Stand in your power. That's
Yeah.
right. That's right. Tanita, thank you, dear. Thank you. All right. So Warrior Girl wonders if she can get a message from, is it Toth? Toth.
Toth.
Mhm.
Toth.
Mhm.
Toth.
I've been pronouncing that wrong.
I always thought it was Thoth.
It
But
is,
that's
yeah. So
yeah. It's Toth. Yeah. All right.
oh, he's saying you already have the wisdom and the gateway, the key, the answer. That all you have to do is unlock that door and open it because it's already yours. And that's what he's saying.
Yeah.
I don't get much beyond that because I feel like that is something he wants you to explore on your own. This enormous subject that you know what you're working on and what you're looking into can open up multidimensionally and in a quantum way to you.
Wow. How cool is that?
I don't know him very much about Toth at all, but right away on my stage, he comes pretty close. I mean, he's really large, really big, and he has, I don't know, he has this great big sword, and he whacks the sword down and like jumbles everything up. And but the sword is basically what it's telling me is it's protection. That it just he's with you. He's protecting you. He's helping guard your way. There's nothing to stop you. He I think he's really just saying, I'm present. I'm present with you.
Terry, he holds a staff with, I think, with a hook on it. I'm not 100% sure, but
Ah,
that's exactly right. And he's very tall, isn't he, Val? Isn't he like 10 feet? He was the Egyptian. I think it's the one with the hook head or something. Yeah.
He's the one
well,
who did the emerald tablet,
Yeah.
tablets. Yeah. And he really is trying to let Warrior Girl know it is truly, she has the connection and all this information. And
right.
And that's exactly what I get. Anything you want to find, it's out there somewhere. He says all you have to do is look for it.
That's all.
And if you already know about me, then you know I've been dead. I've been gone a long time. I'm still around. Yeah. Wow. I got goosebumps on that one. All right, we're working on the overflow questions that I posted. So Sonia wonders if she can get a message about how next week will go.
Well, I don't know what this pertains to, but I just get the feeling that something could hurt your feelings, but stay in your center. Stay neutral because it isn't anything. It's just you're too sensitive now. So stay in an observer mode. And I feel like you'll have a good week. Some stuff is coming in and you're going to let it go. You're going to process things and it won't even be about what's happening. But just be open to letting it all go and just know that your week is going to be great. That's just keep that in your mind.
Can I just I'm sorry, Terry, THOTH Book Bewitched. Okay, sorry.
So Sonia, every Sunday morning before this time, I meditate with some ladies kind of around the globe. And they are reminding me of something I learned at this time. And they showed somebody, they showed me once, and they showed another person that they kind of showed like this great big draft horse with a little teeny girl on it holding onto the mane, and that the draft horse was spirit. And the draft horse started to rise through the air, And, you know, even when it was trotting, we were a little worried about the little girl. Is she going to shift and fall off? But, you know, a draft horse is a pretty wide back, so a little hard to fall off of one. But then draft horse, which is spirit, took off through the air. She did kind of take a little tumble, but she grabbed onto his tail. And they're showing me you grabbing onto the tail. So that's really just saying stay in the flow with spirit. As we just believe that spirit is guiding all this, it will be fine. Just hang on to that tail.
She says it's about her place, and that must be why the feelings get involved.
Yeah. But look at a new life. A new life is what I get. Look at you stretching out. I'm guessing she just woke up. So yes, a place to put your head and but it may be a little you know, like everything is. But you are out of the and we're still in that shadow of the retrograde.
And the feelings will come up. You'll breathe through it, stay neutral, even though you're having all these emotional reactions and whatnot. Yeah,
absolutely.
Yeah.
All right. So Pixie Dust is next, and then Alice and Starfish. We'll get yours read today. All right. Will I be with my granddaughter this Christmas? Oh, okay.
They're coming in saying, if you want to. Like, well, if you want to. That's all I hear.
Okay.
You are the power.
You got the power. All right.
Yeah, I'm not getting very much on this. More, it's really kind of along the lines of what Val said. If you want to, you can make it happen.
Sure. Sure. I get begin again. So maybe begin again to look into flights, or you know, however you're going to get there. Begin again to see, because you got a couple of months to figure it out, Pixie. So if you can, you know, begin again to look into it and make it happen if that's what you want.
Yes, absolutely.
Yes, very much. So, all right, we got Alice L, and just a lot of love to Alice. She recently lost her dad, and you know, I'm sending out a lot of love to you, my dear. And I hope you're back on the angel reading show with us really soon, because I miss you. All right.
Oh. A lot of angelic support around you, Alice. I feel like you were really going down the path well and paying attention to everything that's happening. And they're just showing me during this time, you're really being guided and you're doing quite well. They're sending you a lot of love and support, even though this seems like you might be, I think you're processing. That's what I'm feeling like. Things are processing. So that's what's going on right now. But you're doing beautifully with a lot of support.
They're showing me how amazed, how absolutely in love they are with you, that you have learned to take the bad. Your father passing is not bad, but they're showing me that you have been able to take the disappointments in life and have gratitude for them. You've somehow turned that corner to flip it around, where that you can thank them for the hard times, that you have somehow really really started maybe a meditation of gratitude. That they're showing me that this gratitude is really it's like holding you up and sheltering you as you go. And then I see them saying that because that you can rejoice even in something that's not comfortable, that they will give you more. And I see them like sprinkling stars all all over your life. So I think that's just good stuff there. So
That's great. Yeah. So I get this card that's kind of cute. It has a few meanings, but first of all, I get, thank you, honey, for all the things you did for me. So many things, so many things. So grateful, so loving. But I also get, sorry I had to leave behind all those things for you to sweep up, you know.
Right, exactly.
Right.
Sure.
Like, you know, all my, any stuff that I had that you have to take care of, or that you have to, you know, all the arrangements. But he says, I'm very happy here and I'm with you all the time. But thank you for the things you do, Alice, and the things you do for the rest of us as well. Yeah. Big love, Alice. Hello, Carolyn Booker. It's nice to see you. Yeah. All right. So we have Miss Jenny Starfish wonders if Uncle Bob might have something to say today. All right.
Oh, he's coming into me because, and he's laughing because I'm Valerie Phillips. Yeah. He's chuckling. He says, we're just the Phillips clan. It's just a bigger clan than we think. That's my maiden name.
That's
so,
funny.
yeah.
Uh-huh.
He actually is pretty funny. Yeah, Uncle Bob is just pretty joy-filled at this time. And he is just coming in to say, you know, hi to you and let you know that he is, you know, having a wonderful time there, enjoying himself. And he is glad that you sold your condo and that you are moving your energy forward in such a beautiful way. He's very, very happy for you and the beautiful energy that you're bringing in and all the work you're doing with other people. He's very, 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 very proud of you. And that's what he wants you to know.
That's nice.
that's exactly what he's showing me. He's showing me you moving towards the future, and he, you know, he's with you, lending you some of his energy, and it's as if he has put this clear umbrella over you, like it's a little awning, and there's flowers all over the edge of the awning. This is the fanciest little awning I've ever seen. And it's like going ahead of you just a little bit, just enough to make sure the rain doesn't come in your face, and just enough that it, you know, if you look up through it, you're going to see the lovely sky. You're going to see those flowers. So he's just helping you on your journey, and he is a lovely soul. I get the feeling that he's just delighted that um, you don't stay down here. You stay.
Yeah, he really is delighted.
Wow. Yeah. So, dearest Jenny, I pulled the card where it says act of love, self-preservation. He says, I'm so glad. Is nothing selfish about anything you've done. Everything you do is an act of love. But remember that if you're feeling bad, that you have to say, well, this is me taking care of me. Yeah. It's a form of self-preservation. And he said, be strong because I know you are. And I've been watching you, you know, after the loss of your honey bun. And he's here with me. We're having a good time, but you did what you had to do. And so be proud of yourself. You're a very strong woman. Yeah. There you go.
Okay. That was beautiful.
Thank you. So, ladies, thank you. Thank you so much for spending a little bit of time with us today and doing all these beautiful readings. Thank you to all of us, all of you in the chat, and for the donations and so on and so forth. We love you dearly. And hi, Sally. I know you're late. You go eat your breakfast. We're sending love to all of you, and we'll see you again soon. Thank you so much, ladies.
Bye.
Thank you.
Bye,
Bye, everybody.
Bye, everyone.